Alright, so I know that the other video I made about my completed shamisen, I made one earlier today, and the video was kind of um uh I don't know, the audio quality is bad. Like basically I'm using my webcam that's built in to this laptop, and the audio doesn't come out very well unless my face is like almost in the built-in microphone, and then I don't really want to be that close to it because that's kind of weird. But basically I have this other mic that I plugged in, and I have a desk drawer that's like right down here, and I basically taped on this plug-in microphone. It's like a really small one that just plugs into the to the mic jack, and it's tiny, and I think this is back when from like high school, when we had a desktop in high school, like a Dell. Not from my high school. I didn't take it from my high school. It's just a small microphone from when I was in high school. Sorry, I've been drinking a lot of tea, so I'm kind of hyper, and uh, so I'm having trouble focusing. Anyways, let me get to the topic I was gonna say. And also, I'm allowed to make 15-minute videos now. YouTube put a little post-it message up there, and I just read it. It says that I can make 15-minute long videos. So I'm excited that I don't have to cut my videos to 10 minutes like I thought, and now I know that I can make really long videos. 15 minutes is pretty long. So this first video, well, not first, but in this video I'm just gonna show my shamisen and a few of the accessories really quickly, or maybe not so quickly since I have an extra 5 minutes. So here's my in progress yet technically finished shamisen. Here it is. I said I would show it when I'm pretty much done. So here's the whole one thing in one piece. Basically, the nail here is like, it's just my first attempt at it with a rope, and I never tried it again. I've got these strings on here. Here's the dough, the body. The skin is on here. Hear that? So it's relatively tight. The back is looser than the front, but I can always do that part again. So I have the neck and the head of everything, the tuning pegs, the strings are on. So this is basically what it looks like. From this end, I still, it still needs a little bit of work, but overall, it's done enough in my opinion. It works, so as long as it works, it doesn't have to be like the shiniest, prettiest new toy. If I wanted it to look perfect and pretty, I'd dish out like a pretty penny to kind of pay for a brand new one. But I decided that maybe I should make my own baby first, and then kind of learn how to play it, and then maybe buy one, or maybe just make another one, because it's a lot cheaper to make. And I'm always for learning new skills, so it was definitely a learning experience. Here is a bachi that I got from my best friend and his wife Yoshiko. They go to Japan quite often, and they got me this bachi. And in Japan, they said that they visited a store where they make shamisens in Japan, and I don't know where the store is. They told me the name, and I can't remember, but it seemed like pretty cool, and I'd love to go there. So I'm saving up to do some traveling, so maybe I'll make a little adventure and go to Japan someday and check it out. I'm not sure if it's possible. We'll see. But I also bought some other accessories from a site called Chords Canada. I believe that's the name of the site. And here, can you see it? Sorry for the glare. Here is the box that the bachi came in. I also ordered some strings and a koma, a bridge. I hope I'm pronouncing these things right. These words. Japanese is not my first language. It's not my second language. It's not my third language. I wouldn't consider myself a person that actually speaks Japanese. But there was one point when I could read hiragana and katakana, and that time is over because I can no longer remember most of the characters. Anyways, here's the bachi I bought online. I got this once I finished, well, right before I finished the building of the shamisen. I decided to purchase all of my little necessities so that I could actually play. And I have been trying to make some tunes. I haven't actually learned anything traditional or any songs that anyone would know or recognize because I've just been trying to make my own music with it. And I'll share some of that eventually once I think that it's at least presentable to some extent. You know, I have quite low standards for actually putting things up on YouTube. So, you know, I think for me it's better to put things up rather than to try and polish and polish and polish and perfect things. I'd rather just kind of learn as I go. And so, and my glasses are falling off. So here, let me turn this light off. I keep turning it on. Alright. Here, these are my strings, my extra strings. I've already used quite a few of them. Well, 3 to be exact. But I've already put the other 3 on. And so those are the ones that are left over. Also, I have a bridge here. Sorry, I should have taken these things out before. So it came in this little box. And open it, and I'm gonna be careful with this. Here's a little bridge. It's pretty tiny, it's pretty small. It's just this big. Yeah, it's really lightweight. It's probably, I don't know if it's flexible. I don't want to like break it, but you can see here. Oh my gosh, here you can see here. See, it has 3 notches. And you know, it makes it so the strings are slightly higher from the neck than I'd like. I mean, I think that I've gotten quite spoiled playing my Ibanez electric guitar, where the strings are so close to the neck the way I like it. And so now having an instrument where the strings are kind of far apart, it's hard for me to kind of you know, move my fingers quickly enough without you know, kind of missing the string or something. You know, I'm still trying to get a feel for it. The neck is a lot fatter of a neck than I'm used to. I'm used to guitar, but even I'm not used to every guitar. I'm used to my guitars, and I'm used to my electric guitar to be more specific. I like my strings like close to the neck. It helps me to play faster and to play more accurately. I have really small hands, not like freakishly small, but they're small enough that it's hard for me to play with, you know, a thicker neck, and just having to press strings harder makes it harder for me. So my acoustic guitar, I can make adjustments to that, and so I know I'm looking at the shamisen, and I know that I can make some more adjustments here. So one adjustment I'm gonna make, and this isn't to say anything against the book I was using to build it. I'm just saying that for my own preferences, now that it's done and now that I've tried playing it, just some final finishing touches I want to make. Other than the fact that it needs to be, you know, like completely like finished and polished up and, you know, painted, and you know, I need to get all the extra pieces of glue that are sticking all over. You know, I need to kind of sand it down and, you know, kind of get it smooth and, you know, more presentable looking. It's functional though, and that was my goal, to get a functional shamisen. And I guess I should say hallelujah, here it is, so I'm glad I like it. And I'm excited. Every time I pull the thing out, it's like in the corner in my room, and I just pick it up, and I can't help but smile. It just makes me happy. And I haven't really learned, as I said, I haven't learned any traditional songs, but I'm working on some pieces that have some shamisen sounds, and I'm really excited that I'm gonna add some of that to my own music. I have some electronic stuff that I work on, some guitar stuff that I work on. Um, I don't know. I've been trying to work on some vocals too. I don't. It's hard for me because I'm not. I'm the kind of person who always says I don't sing, I don't sing, I don't sing, and I really, I sing in the car, or like if I'm at church or something and everybody else is singing, I'll sing, but I don't sing like alone so people can hear just me singing. And when I am singing, I like to add to everyone else singing and not hear myself. I don't even like the way I sing, but I don't. Maybe somebody out there might like it, so I decided maybe I'll just try and step it up a little bit and kind of put some lyrics out there, maybe my own, maybe some covers. Um, but I have music. I have a lot of covers that I've done. A lot of music. I've written a lot of instrumental pieces. I hardly ever write lyrics. Like I used to write lyrics in high school, and I am like far past high school. So, um, even though like sometimes I go back and read the lyrics and I'm like, I wrote that. So I don't know, like I don't know, maybe I can write lyrics that are maybe a little more meaningless to me. Maybe if they meant less to me, I'd be more likely to share them. So I mean, that's just kind of how I am. Like when I write lyrics, I guess I kind of write them for myself. I don't really write them for like the whole world. So maybe later on down the road, I'll get to a point where I really don't care. Like I'm realizing kind of the older I get, the less I care about things that used to matter a lot to me. Like, okay, that sounded depressing. That's not. I didn't mean it like in a depressing way. I'm just saying, I don't care. Um, you know, uh, I guess I don't know. Maybe I won't care later on. But right now I do care. So I just will not probably be sharing the things that I don't want to share because it's easy for me not to share them. I just don't put them up online, and I just keep them in my room or something. And as far as I know, nobody comes in my room. I don't know. Maybe they do when I'm not here. I don't know. But as far as I know, nobody goes through my stuff. So yeah. So all right, let me show you the book I used as well for constructing the shamisen. I'll be right back. All right. Here's my book. It's Shamisen of Japan by Kyle Abbott. Maybe I should back it up. All right, Shamisen of Japan by Kyle Abbott. Great, great book. Um, I strongly recommend it. Buy it. You can buy it from Toneway Project or from Bachi Do. Um, or check out his YouTube, Fiddle Fella. Check out his family's YouTube channel, the Abbott Blogcast, or the Abbott family. Just like type it in and see what you get. It was very helpful to me. It has lessons. It has all the construction details. He is extremely helpful. If you have questions, you can contact him online and he'll get right back to you. He helps you stay motivated, and I'm grateful to him and his family for all the inspiration I've gotten from them, and I'm always looking forward to all their new work. They are constantly working hard, and they put out new videos and new information. They write music, they play music, it's helpful to see people online, especially young people that are like close to my same age. We live in the same state, I'm assuming. Um, you know, so it's good to see people that have similar interests to my own, so I don't think I'm completely nuts. Um, so that's interesting.